What's going on, everybody? This is the Lion Killer Podcast. We are back. And first and foremost, I want to say there were two good fights on this card. The Charlo Castano fight was great. The first fight with Aleem and Vidal, great fight. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought Castano won that fight. I don't think it was a draw. How you feel, Nate?
I thought it was a draw. I called it a draw before they even called it.
Yeah, I thought Castano edged it out. I think Charlo staged the comeback way too late. Had Charlo dropped Castano, might have been the difference, might not have been the difference. But I thought Castano put in more work, had the better connect shots. I just did, man.
Here's my issue. When everybody takes a fight and goes, he won the fight. What did you per round? And that's the way I judge a fight, per round.
Right. And that's how I was judging it.
Right. For me, I thought that a lot of Castano shots, you and I grade like I'm supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Clean, effective punching, defense, range ownership. I mean, I take those things into effective aggression. Just because you coming forward and throwing don't mean it's effective. So for me, I'm like, I ain't like the round. I didn't like the way he fought. But I'm like, you pulled it out, but I wasn't happy with it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I would go round by round saying. And if somebody texts me and say, how do you have the fight? I said, it's a draw. I can show you the text. It's a draw. Yeah. And somebody said, why would you? I said, watch. I said, watch. I said, somebody going to be long on one card. Somebody going to be short on one card. It's going to be a draw.
But I'll be real with you. I can't really be the fact that it's a draw. I'm not that mad. I'm not mad about it.
They got to do it again
because it wasn't a fight where, unless you pulling hard for one fighter or the other, if you're looking at it straight up, you can see the possibility of a draw.
Yeah,
but also at the same,
and my anger could be if I was so. I have to detach myself when I watch fights like this and just say, this is how we grade this fight. This is how this fight is being graded. This is what it is. And that's what I had to do. I had to do that for this fight. Because at the end of the day, I could not judge it. I hated the way Charlo fought.
Yeah, I did too.
I hated it.
I thought he didn't listen to the corner until very late.
He didn't listen to his corner. He was hard-headed as hell, and if he called me, I'm gonna tell him.
Yep.
He probably won't. And I tell him, I say, I love you, but I'm gonna be the one to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And your slip was hanging that fight, and what you did was you put yourself in a position to where even when you fight him against, I feel like he fought beneath himself. And Castano fought above him, and that's what I saw.
Yeah, I thought Castano. Go ahead, bro. Nate's a little delayed. What's up, everybody? Loves Raymond. Mateo had it 117, 111. I don't think it was 117, 111. But I think Charlo closed two out of those last three rounds.
But I told you it was going to be one.
It's gonna be what, Nate? You froze. Go ahead, dog. Wait for Nate. Everybody loves Raymond says I had Castano about 1 round, gave him the 12th. Mateo says Donald, same bro. Fotex says Mel lost plain and simple. All right, go ahead, Nate. You there, Nate?
Like I say, I'm not. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, go ahead, Flo.
Where, like I say, the fight was ugly. If you're a Charlo fan, it was beautiful if you're a Castano fan. But no offense, both guys shown that they are the best two guys in the division. Do it again.
Yep, I think a rematch is deserving. I think, like I said, I think Charlo once he came out of once he hurt the guy, he started listening. He wasn't listening before that. You know, this is the thing. and I'm seeing some comments. I'm gonna get down there, Mr. J. Duke. A fighter can't always look the way they look in highlight films, bro. Sometimes styles befuddle fighters. So, I mean, Jermell Charlo was being befuddled by this. I'll put it this way: Castano did what we said he had to do to win. He established his position. He came forward. Seldom did he go back. When he went backwards, he was hurt. He did what he was supposed to do. Charlo was the one that didn't do what he was supposed to do a lot of times in the fight, which got him in trouble. And then when he hurt Castano, he started to listen more. But I mean, too little, too late. I mean, what you think, Nate?
I do. I'm gonna tell you something. I said this a long time ago. Charlo don't go to the body enough.
Nope.
He don't. Nope. You got all this power, but you're a headhunter.
Yeah.
You are a slave to your power now. You are. I love Jermell. I love his dog. My daughter loves Jermell. But Jermell gotta go to the body.
Yeah. Yeah. And listen, I can't knock the fight was good. The fight was good. It had an ebb and flow, it had its ups and downs. Each guy had an advantage, had a disadvantage. Each guy was hurt. This is the type of fight that you want. You can't really be disappointed in the fight except the results if you favor one fighter over the other.
Mateo said he had about look, Mateo, that's the point. Nobody's saying what this is why boxing matches happen. Boxing matches happen so that you can see who is the best guy. And opinions, unless you get a knockout, you leave it up to the opinion.
Yeah. Dreezy says Charlo IQ is just average. He makes the same mistakes fight after fight. Mr. J, I think it's more him not listening, bro. I mean, we sitting up here listening. We listening in the corner to Derek James give him specific instructions. Sometimes he's listening, sometimes he's not. Sometimes he's stumped. He's the one thing that was consistent in the fight. He landed up against those ropes a lot.
My daughter said something right before I called. She said he need to get his. She didn't cuss, but she was meaning it. He need to get his butt out of Texas and go train somewhere else.
Maybe.
She said, "Hey, why is you home with a new baby?" His wife told me he getting up, changing pampers. She said, "You probably gonna slip the sled back in there." And I laughed. I died laughing. I said, "Wow, Jay, really? This is where we going?" I'm just saying.
Yeah. Alejandro says pressure was getting the mail. Castanos was eating those punches and kept moving forward. Guys, like we said on the review, this is what Castano had to do to win the fight. Yeah. I personally feel Castano won the fight. I think that Charlo pulled the back end of the fight, but Castano had built up enough of an advantage to win that fight, period. Mateo says, Andre, you're right. The judge had their card, was filled out before the fight started. But again, the fight was as such. A draw doesn't hurt my feelings. I just feel like there needs to be a rematch.
Yeah. I mean, dude, you finna get another fight.
Yeah.
The two best guys in the division are actually fighting each other. How about that? How about that?
And this is the parity of 154. 154 is no cakewalk. It's a firewalk. You got to walk the fire in that division.
We said that though.
Yep. Rock One says mail through 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, all head and glove. Devontae Booker says them Argentina boys something serious. Yep.
Hey, y'all can talk all y'all want. Somebody hit Castano. His face was bruised.
Yeah.
That was not the referee. Stop acting like Castano just walked through them shots.
He didn't. He's getting stuck.
Yeah, dude, them jabs was. And dude, let me tell y'all something. Don't y'all discount a power jab. That's a power shot.
Toe to Toe Magazine says Charlo got an early Christmas gift. El Chapo says good fight, but that 117, 111 card was McAwful.
But I said it was gonna be long one way. I called it. It's gonna be long one way, right close another way, and draw.
Yeah, I think SJ Fish. I think Charlo was happy with that draw.
He better be,
because they were on him and his brother on knee praying to win the fight.
He better be. Because I'm gonna tell you something. You can't rely on the knockout. That's the one thing he should have learned tonight.
and Derek is even in the corner saying, "Hey man, you need to win these rounds. You losing the last 10 seconds of the round." And that's what me and you were saying in text. Why is this dude giving up the end of the rounds?
But
go
that's
ahead.
my problem. Here's my issue. A lot of Castano's rounds y'all saying he got, the judges may not have saw him winning for 10 seconds.
Right.
That's the point that nobody want to talk about. He wasn't finishing the rounds, but Castano would lose 2 minutes or lose a minute and a half, minute 50, minute 60, whatever it was, but then he'd come on the last 30 seconds or whatever, and the judge might not have gave him that round.
In some of those rounds, I agree. In some of those rounds, no, I don't agree. Rock one says, I thought the fight was great. Mr. J. Duke says, if Crawford had a chin, I would pick Crawford over Charlo. Andre says, Mel should have jumped on him in the 10th. Fotex, he stalled out, and I didn't understand that. Fotex says Castano deserves a rematch. Bro, they both deserve a rematch. That was a great fight.
Dude, we deserve a rematch.
Yep. This is my thing, guys. It sounds like y'all complaining. And not really understanding y'all just had a fucking great fight. Okay? Yeah, it may not have went the way you thought it should have, but at the end of the day, you had a great fight. Actually,
you had a fight like that.
Exactly. So you had 2 great fights out of 3 because that Rolly shit. We'll get to that bullshit.
Oh my God! He is actually rolling. He is actually rolling on a stick in the backyard because we just finna put. He looks like that ET meme.
Yeah, that ET meat. We about to do that ET cook. You know, Mark Aber says Herbert or Aber says I don't think a rematch is good for the Charlo brand. You know what, Mark? They're gonna have to run it back, bro.
Baby, hey Mark, you don't get to say that.
Yeah,
we won't undispute it, and you don't get to say that.
Charlo's had rematches before, so yeah,
you don't get to say that. As a matter of fact, we as the people, fuck they brand. We as the people, we deserve a rematch, and we deserve it now. I want my rematch, and I want it now.
Rock One said, "What was the specific instructions Derek gave him? He did not. Mel did not follow that. Would have won the fight. Just about everything. He told Mel to establish the jab, stay off the ropes. He did not stay off the ropes. He found himself off the ropes. He's trying to parry off the ropes a lot, and he found himself getting bombarded. That was that was happening throughout the entire fight.
He was getting hit with that sweet sticky shit. Yeah,
and so he was finishing the rounds on the ropes. Not good.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna say this, and a lot of y'all, I want y'all to go back and watch Nate Campbell versus Juan Diaz. You want to see how a man's supposed to fight off the ropes? Go watch that guy Nate Campbell. He can fight off the ropes. That ain't the way you fight on no damn ropes.
Now Mateo says, I agree, it's good we're having another fight, but you guys are missing the point. What's the point of the judges and scorecards if one judge, I hadn't even talked about the judges, to be honest with you. If one judge has their mind made up before the fight, man, listen, I don't know. In this particular case, I don't know what the judges were doing. I do think one of those scores was off by quite a bit.
By about 3 rounds.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, judges are going to be judges. We've already told y'all what it is with judging. Listen, the promotions, the sanctioning bodies, somebody has their hands in those pies. Now, this is the thing. When you have a split decision draw, the only thing you can do in an undisputed match is run the motherfucker back. And
run it back now.
And what y'all not talking about, and see, and fight fans get into this habit of complaining too goddamn much because we're used to it. Okay, I'm not complaining. It was a good ass fight. It was a pretty damn good, one of the better fights I've seen in a while.
That's all time great. What's going on today?
Exactly. So
I'm not pulling. And I'm not pulling dude. I told you from the jump. It is what it is with me. I didn't like when Charlo fought. But he fought.
Hey, Luis Vargas, I believe Castano won myself. But at the end of the day, a rematch is going to determine who's the better man. Officially. I thought Castano was the better man tonight. But again, that's why you don't leave shit in the hand of judges. Real X says Mel wasn't focused. He need to get right. He don't even want the immediate rematch. That's sad if that's the case. Donut says Charlo don't want the rematch. Nicholas Pialetti says phenomenal fight, but typical judging coming out of Texas. They always have at least one mobbed up judge. I see more BS decisions come out of Texas than any other state. Looking forward to the rematch. I'm looking forward to the rematch at this point too, man. Knowledge is power, says Charlo lost, but who brings fans brings the fix. Possibly. Fotex says round 3 and 9 were swing rounds. Rashad Smith says the last time Errol versus Sean. Rio X says that was a 40 contender. Mino A says Castano. Everybody loves Raymond says that tonight's card was fire, removing Rolly. Yeah, Rolly, man. I'm gonna wait till Nate get to the computer so we can talk about this Rolly fight. Rio X says laugh my ass off, Rolly a damn joke. I know Nate was laughing watching that kid, man. Mateo says, I agree. Great fight, but scorecards like 117, 111. Charlo's the reason why boxing is not a mainstream sport anymore. The scorecards are killing the sport. Mr. J. Duke says, what'd you say? You can't blame the fighter. It wasn't the fighter's fault. Mr. J. Duke says, my problem is there's so much Charlo did not do. I started rooting for Castano after 7 rounds. Yeah, Luis, I agree with you, bro. When hip hop goes wrong, Charlo clearly lost this fight, and I'm a Charlo fan. James says 117, 111. A joke ain't gonna lie. Mino says Castano would need a KO in a rematch. Castano will never win a decision.
Well, it can't be in Texas.
Yeah. Put it somewhere neutral. Eddie Sports Money says great fight. One judge got it wrong. Drizzy KO says Castano was landing pinpoint punches to Charlo's jaw. Fotex says Charlo would have won the fight easily if they would have stayed on his jab. The knockdown could have came. Rock One says I'm looking forward to more of that. I think Castano's heart won on the fight. Yeah, he kept coming, man. He got hurt twice significantly. Actually, in that fight.
Times.
Huh?
Yeah, hurt 3 times. Charlie he got hurt one time, but he spent all the way around and went down. I said, but you know what? It don't matter because he got hurt with a jab. He got hit with a jab while he was throwing a punch, and his head popped up. I said, but y'all don't see that. I saw stuff like that. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna debate with you. It don't matter.
Yeah. Now Mateo says, Nicholas, that was in Texas too. When hip hop goes wrong, says he was too much for Charlo, couldn't take the pressure. Charlo don't want any more of that boy. Maybe, don't know. JD Space says Jim Gray asked Charlo if he wanted the rematch. His reply, it's up to Heyman. Yeah, I did hear that part, and he flubbed that. You know, his manager's up to his manager. You're the fighter, buddy. Charlo kind of let that one slip. Alejandro says Rolly is absolute dumpster juice. Now we're gonna go deeper than that, son. Nicholas Pialetti says, I know Mateo, that's the point. Texas is a beautiful state, but that judging is rough. You know, being from Texas, in Texas as we speak, doing this live stream, I can't disagree. I can't disagree with the judging. Everybody loves Raymond says, I call it now the best fight of 2021. I agree. That fight was fire. And honestly, that Vidal Aleem fight, Aleem got fucked over. In my opinion, that was the fuck over fight right there. Real talk. That was a good ass fight though, but I thought Aleem won that fight clearly. You know, Mateo says, yeah, Charlo's response that rematch is up to Heyman had me lose respect for him. He should have said, hell yeah, let's run it back ASAP. Fotex says, oh man, we're going to talk about that trash. SJ Fish says, Charles, my guy, but he lost. I thought he lost. Real talk. D-Style, what's up, man? He says Castano 115, 113. Yeah, I would agree with that. That is closer to what I saw. Listen, you got to account for the fact that Charlo hurt the guy, might have won the last 2 out of 3 rounds, you know. But to say I can't be disappointed in the draw either. It's not that like the draw was egregious. Now, if it was egregious, yeah, I'm not complaining. I can't complain about the way the fight went. I thought Castano won, but the draw is not an egregious judgment in my opinion. Andre says he got to go talk to Al and taking some time off. C4 says draw. Fotex says Vidal lost. Now Vidal won. I thought Vidal won because I did have a problem. I skipped out, but Vidal won. Eddie Sports Money says Charlo will run it back. You in the house yet, bro?
I'm in the house. I'm trying to get on. Just let me do my thing.
Now, once Nate gets on the computer, we're gonna talk about this shit in the middle of the card called Rolly. Why would it listen? I'm sorry. If I'm a boxer, I wouldn't let a guy like Rolly be my co-main. Fuck a co-main. You an undercard, dog. Man. Seriously, bro. And guys, smash that like button. Smash that like button for Lion Killer Podcast. We coming up. We staying up late with y'all, man.
Nate's traveled all day.
And Nate's up at 12:35 Eastern. Okay. So show us some love, show us some likes, and do the damn thing right, man. Just do the damn thing right. You know, that's all we asking for is like. We ain't asking for your cash. You know, that ain't what we do. So smash that like button. Make sure that this content gets out. So Nate's gonna come back in. But let's see here. Reckless says Jamel was talking in the post-fight speech like he was very happy and thankful to get the draw. He should have been.
I'm finna get on my hot spot because I want to say this.
Go ahead.
I'm putting my hot spot. Boy, you know it's bad. Let me show y'all something. Hot spot. Damn.
Rock One says Eddie Sports Money. I think he will too. He ran it back with Tony. Alejandro says Rolly is not even worthy of an undercard or even prelims. He ain't worthy of the amateurs, man. Mino says draw is disrespectful for Castano that coming at Charlo, even getting hurt. Bro, that's your opinion. I mean, I can't necessarily. I'm not knocking your opinion in that sense, but that is your opinion.
Somebody said something about Nate earlier. I couldn't figure out who it was.
At the end of the day, Mino, the fight had ebb and flow, ups and downs, back and forth.
You listen to me. You can't debate with guys like this. I can't. I won't.
Now, if there was an egregious piece of bullshit going on, we be in this Joker. I told y'all at the top of the podcast, I thought Castano won the fight.
But I told you it was a draw.
You know. And that's just real spill. Rock One, I'm up. Shit. Mattel says, what kind of fighter say they need to ask their manager for the rematch and another shot at all 4 belts? The guy that has all the control. The guy that's being controlled by the guy who controls all of them. That's what it is. Tyrese Bowie, you should shoot yourself right in the kneecaps. Never walk again. Eddie Sports Money says, Nate, what's your post-fight review? Fotex says Castano reminded me of Sean Porter, but clean version with power. Mark Hebert says, do you think this fight affect both Charlo brothers, especially if the rematch is just as questionable as the fight? I don't know. Gary Jones says the draw is fair. Nate, you ready? Kick him out. Be back. Second Major General Paolati 6 says Al Heyman's the guy that box. Yeah. Okay. It's at least in the PBC fighters' lives. Therese Bowie says rematch on pay-per-view. Yeah, I'd pay for it. Gary says 9 rounds to 3 for Charlo was crazy. Yeah, man. This, I'm not complaining, man, because the fight was good. But I feel how I feel. I think Castano did it, man. I think Castano won the fight. He should be holding undisputed. Reckless at Showtime Twitter post says 73% of fans had it for Castano. Team Nate Campbell says Lion Killer, bro. What's up, Team Nate Campbell?
What?
Now, Nate, let's talk about rollish.
Let me tell y'all something.
Roll shit.
This is exactly why I say boxing is catching hell. We debate about good fights like the one we had because we have a personal issue.
Uh-huh.
And more than, and I'm gonna say this up. Rolly should be taken out back and beaten with a brick. He hit that boy on the elbow, and he did it several times.
He did him. Nah, he did almost every round, bro.
Right. This is why guys like Rolly is the kind of guys I love to fight. I love to fight guys like Rolly, so I can roll his ass over. I stop rolling now, off the couch. He's horrible. He's miserable. He's a street fighter with a nice outfit. Mm-hmm. You all should know better than anything else. If you put Rolly on another card, and I gotta pay for a paid channel, I'ma scream out loud. He's horrible. He's horrible.
Yeah, it was bad, bro. It was real bad. And I'm sitting up here like, dude. I mean, did you come out the womb like this? I mean,
then he called that Tank. I'm like, you trying to cash out for real now, right?
He called out Tank?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even listen to the interview, bro.
Long little boxer. Dude, y'all know he horrible, man. I would rather jack my pecker with icy hot than watch him box.
What you say? You rather jack your dick with icy hot?
With icy hot. I would rather. You ever seen that? Snagger 2 dude who wear the wig? They be singing. I'd rather tongue kiss that nigga in the mouth. I can't help myself. Dude, I would rather slam my dick in a car's door than watch Rolly fight. Jay Hardaway, he's supposed to win. The guy he fought hadn't fought since 1918.
Hey, man, and real talk, the Swede was catching his ass. Real talk.
I'm going to tell you something. The knockdown was caused because Rolly pulled his head down and hit him, bing, and the ref didn't see him. He should have given that boy 5 minutes.
Yep.
Actually, but I said that to my daughter right before he got knocked down.
Was that the one where he got the point deduct?
And then he hit the boy with a left hook.
What's so Rolly's so trash? Listen, your lead leg should not be locked
unless your name Winky Wright.
Real talk.
Unless your name is Winky Wright, your front leg shouldn't be locked.
This motherfucker sitting with a locked leg, pulls back like, hey, he fighting like old Jack Johnson, but he don't got the skill.
Alejandro Cruz, make me one of them. Make me one of them better asses than Martinez too. I need to get a T-shirt say I hate Rolly.
Now, Eddie Sports Money, you pinned it perfectly, bro. You said finally we get a great fight and fight fans are pissed, shaking. That's what I'm saying at the top. Listen, y'all gotta appreciate it was a great fight. Yeah, if you were going for Castano or felt Castano won, you're disappointed.
Hey, but it wasn't me. I ain't talking to you about him being weight drained either. Though.
Oh, Charlo?
Yeah, he looked like he was emaciated. But I'm gonna tell you something. Both Charlos need to move up.
Yeah,
but he got to finish his business first.
Now, Fotex says, guys, real talk, whoever considers Rolly a boxer going to get banned. Fotex,
give him a wrench.
I thought he had a wrench.
Hey, Fotex.
I thought Fotex had a wrench.
Hey,
yeah, he got a wrench, man.
I'm just going to tell y'all, hey, Fotex, you can use that. and don't come in my inbox trying to plead your case.
JD Spade, Nate don't drink. Rock One says, Nate, you act like his opponent was coming out for 2 years without a fight.
I'm drinking. I'm doing better, guys. But I want to put some liquor in here every time I think about how bad they put Rolling on that card. I got some I'm telling you, I got some battery acid I need to pour in here.
Hey, somebody should get Rolly an application to UPS. The way he be throwing them punches, he could throw boxes on trucks. Long live boxing.
Wait a minute, let me understand something. That's precision work.
I worked the UPS over the Christmas season.
Yeah, so you thinking Rolling Nine are gonna do a good job on that one.
He gonna fuck up, and he gonna pack shit wrong. He gonna be sending the wrong shit in the wrong place. somebody to Jazzy Jeff rolling out the ring. Oh! Hey Jaime, you ain't lying, boy. You ain't lying.
Jaime says 117, 111 was a joke. Castano got Texas size robbed, and I'm from Houston. Appreciate the super chat, man. Joe Stromer says Charlo will never be a star after this. Damn, he said.
Hey, Joe, let me tell you something. I've tried to explain to you, Charlo is hood famous. Just like Tank is hood famous.
We told y'all this yesterday.
He is nigga rich, hood famous. Get mad if you wanna. He got a humongous mansion. He ain't never got to be a star. I'm gonna tell you something about black folk who ain't had nothing. You ain't got to know me. Just know that my checks don't bounce.
Yeah. Now Gary says, is Lubin best in Charlo or Castano? Better than Charlo or Castano? I don't think so.
What is who?
Lubin. I don't think so.
Hey, do me a favor. Fotex, get him first.
No, I don't block that cat, man.
Block him.
Don't block him.
He asked a dumbass question. Let me tell you something.
Don't block him.
Okay. All right, don't block him, man. But he gotta get this work. Go back to him. Let me tell you one damn thing. Lubin got hurt with a jab last time. He got hurt with we love Lubin. I was down in Lubin's original gym today. Dynamic boxing down in Orlando. One of his former teammates is going to the Olympics for the Haitian team. The only fighter that's going to the Olympics is for the Haitian team is a young man by the name of Daryl Vincent, called him Blast. Erickson Lubin's name was given to him by a man by the name of Sheehan Robert Renee. You see him on here sometimes. Listen, I love Erickson used to sit around and watch me box everybody in the gym. Listen to me. I love Erickson. Erickson's chin is shaky right now. He do neck exercises or something. So don't ask that question because both of these guys could take a shot.
Now, Toe says the Charles don't need to move up because this is the second guy they fought that could take their power and hit them back, and they didn't look good.
First of all, Toe, you don't want to have this conversation, do you?
No, we can bring them on.
Bring it. You want to come on? We can have this conversation about taking shots because, dude, when you drain yourself, your threshold of taking a punch is lower.
Fotex says, Rolly would be a great paper route boy with that throwing, man.
Boy, let me tell you something. He be throwing shit on top of the roof.
Hey. All right, Toe. I'm gonna bring you in.
What Joe Stommer say? I'm Canadian. We all upper middle class here. Shit, I've been there. That's a lie.
Now that's a lie.
It's a lie. I ain't saying all. You said all. I've been to Canada. There's some homeless shit up there too.
Yeah, boy. I'm telling y'all right now, Independence, Missouri, that homeless is serious, boy. Hey, I was telling Nate about that shit, boy. When I was in Kansas City, I was like, God.
Hey, boy, let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this here. All I want to say, y'all, this here. I ain't never heard my boy. He say these is different kind of meth heads up here.
Different. I mean, listen. I told Nate this. Meth heads make crackheads look like presidential candidates. Not bullshit. I was like,
he was so mad with these crackheads. He started praising crackheads. Hey, he said they made Tyrone Biggums look like the next governor of Kansas.
Yeah, shit was bad. All right, Toe. I just sent you the link, dog. Gary Jones says, man, you guys keep it a buck. That's the whole point. We ain't kissing ass. We don't have no agendas.
And I definitely ain't scared of roll if that's the case.
Yeah. JD Space says Lubin got no chin, Lubin downfall. Yep. Jaime Neto says, love you guys. Always keep it real. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Alejandro, and thanks for the super chat. Alejandro says, I'd rather have somebody run over my privates with an 18-wheeler than see roll.
Twice.
Fotex says, I can't. Sorry, Nate. Killa would dishonor me.
Okay.
Gary Jones says, Coach Renee. JD Space says Castano's chin is what kept him in the fight all the way through. Lubin gets KO'd again. Gary Jones says Coach Renee Rommel. Toe to Toe says yes. Got you sent. Waiting for you. 80 Sports Money says Nate Charlo should have finished him. Mateo
he should have, but you know what? Again, I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to make no excuses for him, but he looked emaciated the other day. Go back and look at it.
Gary Jones says I used to watch Nate whoop people in the Contenders gym back in the day.
I was a nice guy back in that gym. Don't lie on me that much. Okay, the truth.
Alejandro says somebody needs to sweet chin music roll your ass out of boxing. Rock was it? Damn nasty. Nate ain't got no chill tonight. My mama must have threw rocks at his ass tonight. Fotex says, so you saying
Hey Rock, leave your mama out of this.
Yeah. He said he protective.
I like her.
Mateo says, what do you guys think of Aleem? Shit, he fought a hell of a fight tonight.
Yes, he did. I thought they robbed him. I thought he got to it.
Yeah, he really got robbed.
I actually texted Ronnie and told him that.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, look here. I'm with you. Hey, I know two of them that'll whoop the shit out of him, too. I know two meth heads that'll whoop the dog shit out of him. I know a meth head that will beat Rolling will beat Rolling and then turn around and beat his dad at the same time.
Alejandro says, I'd rather watch two meth heads fight than watch Rolly fight. Fotex says, Mateo, he should have won that. I agree. But this is the thing, guys. We're a lot of us are sitting up here fighting or arguing about a good ass fight. Yeah. Results are disappointing for some, but real spill. How the fuck is this punk on my damn feed?
Who?
I'll tell you later. It's just on my YouTube feed. I must not be in my subscriptions. You know, I can't listen. I got problem with bitch made motherfuckers. That's all I gotta say. Yep. Eddie Sports One says, Nate, please tell these Bud fans Bud does not have the chin for 154.
What? Neither does Danny Garcia. They better leave that division alone.
Stay your ass.
Hey, they hitting each other up there.
You know, stay your ass in the back. What is Charlo missing?
Hey, you going to jail now?
You going to jail? Bow. Amazo says, what is Charlo missing? He didn't go to the body at all tonight.
At all.
Rosario
to
the body.
Yeah, go to the body and throw the uppercut.
Now, Andre says, can't get playing. We got a fight of the year contender. Gary Jones
Exactly.
Yep. Gary Jones says PBC's best fight of the year. I mean, yeah, because they cars suck ass usually. And this card, except for that Rolly, what was that? A cyst on the testicle? What that shit was? What's up, man?
Here this motherfucker. Here go.
Hey man, let me tell you something, man.
Shut up with your old ass. Shut your young old ass up. Shut up.
Tell you something right.
Shut up.
Ain't nobody say nothing about Charlo them being bigger than everybody else. Now when somebody can take their punches, it was weight drain. You know what? When Charlo fought Silky, and Silky was standing in front of Charlo, and that camera was on Charlo back, I couldn't even see Silky. I couldn't even see.
How about me and Terry was talking about that same fight today?
I couldn't see him. I said, okay, Silky ain't no. I remember I called you. Come on, Silky ain't no punk. Now we're gonna see what he gonna do.
I ain't saying that. I said Silky fought like a punk. I love Silky.
Hey.
Silky, that sucker here, Silky.
Hey, man, he in there with a damn fullback. He beating everybody in there, man. And time he get in there, this is the second time now. The first boy took mall punches, and this boy here took male punches and hit their ass.
What you missing?
What a miss.
I'm not debating that they can take their shots. They can take their shots now when they're drained. But the problem is once you get to a place of the weight where you can't make the weight no more, take your ass up.
Okay, I was just about to say now. You know what the weight is.
Yeah, but you know what? But I'm gonna tell you a secret. Mel thought he was gonna make the weight and recover the same way. He did not recover the same way. He didn't. But that's why he wasn't pulling the trigger tonight. But I don't want to make no excuses for him. But I know because I've been there.
Now answer this question, guys. Mateo Pentangeli asked, "What do you guys think of Derrick James' instructions in the corner?" Me personally, I thought they was completely on point.
Hey,
Boy didn't listen.
Right?
He couldn't listen.
What he was saying. But listen though, he couldn't stop that inside assault on his ass
But you know why? Well, let me tell you something. Have you ever rehydrated out? Have you ever tried to rehydrate when you don't went to that place?
Yeah, I did. But listen,
it's ugly feeling.
Okay, I get what you're saying, and I agree with that. But you got a contract. You know what you're gonna do. You be like, look, man, I can't make this weight no more. But
the point, listen here, Chip, you talking like a man that ain't never fought for no whole bunch of money and no fight. I'm just gonna say that.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, wait a minute. I love Chip. I'm telling you the truth because Chip, no, I ain't lying. Them jokers told me they wanted me to fight for the world title at 130. I knew I ain't had no business down there. I told them, but I was telling them. Let me tell you something, Chip. I told main events I can't make it no more. Oh, you can make it? Don't worry about it. You're just eating wrong. Bitch, I ain't eating. What you mean I'm eating wrong? I ain't.
Did you not have a conversation on TV with a microphone in your face saying you can't make a weight no more?
Guess what? Guess what? No, I didn't have that conversation. You know why I didn't make that conversation? Have that conversation?
Why?
Because they gave me this thing called a check. I had 3 kids. I had $4,500 child support note the bus. And you talk to you flew in the face. Hey, look, how much y'all say I got? Hey, look, y'all know, hey, I had that conversation. Y'all know I'm having a hard time making this weight. And I'm not eating the last 3 days of my camp trying to make this weight. But you know what? You can't make that excuse. You got to go in and hope for the best.
Man, I think that's a video. It's you in one of them fights saying you can't make a weight no more. I can't remember what the fight is.
That was 135. That was 135.
Yeah, you put.
I went up. I went up.
Now you in this camera, and you got this look. Lions only, bruh. We the truth, bruh.
You know why? Guess why? Guess why? I got as my brother, my nephew said to me one time, my brother and his wife was going through it. And his stepson said, wait a minute, Lion Killer. My stepson said, I said, shit, every time I saw your mama, she was smiling. She seemed like she was having a good time. He said, you gotta smile for the cameras. He said it just like that.
you that what you saying is recorded. You talking about ain't no excuses, Lions only. We knocking out people. My power, pop. Man,
Chip. Sometimes you gotta fool the other man if you can. This is what it is,
bro. I listen, and I'm gonna just say, just like what Lion Killer say, man, he just flat out lost his fight. Nah, he just lost.
I don't agree with you because I went round by round. I said he lost that round. He won that round. And I have to go like that. But, dude, I had already told everybody what it was going to be when I went after the round. Before the fight even popped up, I said, it's going to be a draw.
Hold on. Andre says, dude, these people going crazy. They now saying DJ's a horrible trainer. The people that are saying it are dumb fucks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They dumb fucks. They never box. They ain't never tied their shoes in the gym. Shut the fuck up talking. Stupid
that's crazy right there.
Yeah, that's crazy. Listen, he was giving up, dude. Listen, if the kid had followed the fucking game plan, it's a wrap.
Right. See what I said, D? I said draw, make him do it again.
Yep.
And then he was real.
That's what you texted Derek.
Who the dude named Castano? He was just like, I need that draw. I need that work. Charlo was like, I gotta talk to somebody.
Hey, you know why? Because he can't make that weight no more.
Hey, well then he need to say that.
He can't do. He ain't finna say that as long as that fight out there.
Well, then it's gonna be the same. It ain't gonna be no different result. Then
it's gonna be worse. But the problem is, dude, a lot of times we take these fights, Chip, because the money outweighs, the risk and the reward.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Come on now.
But bro,
Come on now.
You saying certain
But
things behind your brand, and you putting your persona out there, and we saying that as men, we're going to say, well, look, you can't beat me at 154. And be like, what? Yes, the hell I can. Okay, well then, this is the weight we agree at. I'm lines on them, this, that, and the third. People gonna take you for that's what they buying the fight for. That's what the tickets are sold on.
Okay, so guess what? So guess what?
So you trying to say no price for him at 160?
No, dude, not. There's no the same magnitude of fight ain't for him at 160. This the greatest. This the best weight. This the toughest division, the best division in boxing. He gonna make dude. There's a lot of money for him to fight for another unit. The truth of it is, Castano is gonna make more money than he probably would have made if he would have been able to make the weight. He get a second fight and a chance to make that money again. I ain't mad at that.
I just don't like that sentiment around a fight. Like same thing with my homeboy that you be talking about. Same thing that had a conversation with Diego Corrales and Roy. I'm saying Floyd. Oh, he got drained. He this and he that. Same thing they say about James Toney and Roy Jones. Oh, he got drained. No, you got your ass beat. Just that simple. You know what I mean? It's just that simple.
Chip, how many times you drained yourself to make weight for a 12 rounder?
I drained myself to make weight for a 4 rounder.
Okay. How many times you drained yourself to make weight for a 12 rounder? When they was paying you more money than you ever saw.
I get that, bro. I understand that part. I understand that part.
Chip, you can say what you want to say, bro. When they show you all them zeros on the back of them other numbers,
I get that too.
I'll eat rice cakes.
But you said something earlier. You said we as the people we demand a rematch. Well, we as the people we want you to live up to what the hell you saying.
All right, then. But guess what, Chip? I'm gonna say exactly what I gotta say to get you to come back and buy a ticket.
Okay, well then don't talk about no weight then after the fight.
But guess what? But guess what? If you ask me why, after I go out there and shit the bed, I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is why I had the runs.
Oh my God! See, that's the thing. I'm like, bro, look, you know good and damn well that fight wasn't no 117 or whatever the hell it was, and he lost that fight. Now we're gonna talk about.
Now, Chill. Let me interlude real quick. Let me intervene real quick. Chill. What'd you think of a roll of shit? That's what I'm calling roll of shit,
bro. Listen,
I saw roll as amateur.
I can't even take him serious. First of all, I didn't know who dude was. And then I seen him on Fight Hype talking about Tank. Then he was talking about Devin Haney. He was talking about all these dudes. And I was just like, well, who the hell is this dude? So when I looked it up, it don't take me that long, bro. You know what I mean? I've been doing this for a while. So the first 30 seconds of me seeing him fight, I was just like, oh my God. So I don't even have nothing to say, bro. I seen him a couple of his fights on YouTube. The first 30 seconds, I said, this man can't fight. But he talking all this shit about the people that's in the weight class that's pretty much carrying that division.
He done fought his last 2 fights have been late substitutes.
Bro. He was talking about how he would do this and how he would do that. I was like, this.
Hey, dude, let me tell you something. He is so garbage. He is trash, man. Hey, and I want him to hear me say this so he can say something stupid so I can cuss him and his mom and dad out. I cuss all of them out in front of somebody's church. Bitch, fuck y'all. In front of somebody's church. I come in while they doing communion and knock the plate out of his hand.
Because you ignorant. That's why. That's why. But I seen him, man. I was just like, bro.
He's a puncher.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, he was talking about how he'll stop this person.
Chip.
He was critiquing people fights and stuff. That's the only thing made me check him out.
Chip, we would pass him around like a joint,
bro.
I want something to
well, they kept referring to Rolly's power. Dog, listen, if you lean all the way fucking back, you might generate some power. That's catastrophic,
dude.
That shit is catastrophic in a body with a guy. If he fought a guy with skill,
the way he was talking, I thought he was an Olympian or something. He was talking on fight. It was a Fight Hype or the Boxing Voice or One of them, I was like, man, who is this dude? I looked him
Listen to me.
That boy was shit.
Hey, Chip. In the morning words, my brother, my beautiful black brother JC, him and my daughter Jay were playing ball, and Jay was tearing his ass up. Jay, after the game was over, he looked at it and said, "You ain't done nothing. I'm garbage."
He was truthful.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna go further. Rolly is diarrheic shit with peanuts and sunflower seeds.
You know, somebody believes him, man, because he's been on a few platforms as if I thought he was a killer. He was talking to him.
He's a killer of good boxing.
Man, listen, I thought he was. I looked at his tape. I was just like, well, okay, well, maybe he had a bad.
He might have a career in MMA with them elbows.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, bro, let me tell y'all something. I would still be beating Rolly right now. I still be beating right now.
Is he up for a title or
he got an interim title? Yeah, he got the. Now you see what. Listen to me. Now you see why I gave the WBA belt up because they was giving them. He has the interim WBA title.
Bro, he fought a guy like he just got out of a wheelchair from getting hit by a boulder. Bro. I mean, that dude could keep his balance. And the Swedish guy was catching his ass.
Hey, hold on, Tyrese Boyd talking about rolling Nate, PBC don't mind digging up. Let me tell you something. This fight still got meat on the bone. I still hum one of these motherfucking right hands down there. With the way he wind up, I stand in the pocket. I still stand in the pocket. I was boxing today. I was boxing today over Orlando, picking shots off. Hat, come on, young fella. Come on. You ain't finna be beating on me.
Bro, did I hear y'all say that he was a co-main?
He was. Nigga. He was the co-main.
I don't know Tyrese Boyd, but he gonna keep on be talking about his mama for his old.
But real talk, when they said co-main, I said, what? Co-main?
Hey man,
is that a new Kunkaleen motherfucker? That ain't can't be the co-main.
Somebody like him, man. He positioned right. I tell you that.
Plus that motherfucker slack jaw. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah,
it's only a matter of time. He's slack jaw, bro. Got that little ass profile on the chin.
Yeah,
Rolling is garbage.
He not going. I don't know who he could safely move around in his division to keep this facade up. You know what I mean?
Hey, Tyrese, you better stop talking shit. You too close to be talking shit. Man, I have to live in Savannah, Georgia. My aunt live up there right now.
He lived in the slave quarters back in '82.
Boy, no, let me tell you something. I lived the life in Savannah.
They say I was under a weeping willow under the slave quarters.
I was living off in Tyrese know what I'm finna say. I lived off the Ren, right next to the golf course. I'm talking about I walk out top of the morning to you. I love Savannah. As a matter of fact, I take that back. That's where I met my second wife at. That bitch tried to ruin my life. Hey, listen to me. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I don't particularly have a beef with Rolly, but I do. I'm just gonna say, dude, you ask me if I want to watch him fight. No, I don't.
Hey, I rather wipe old people asses for a living than watch that.
Yeah, with no blood.
He gets some shine, boy. They running some press on him. They done made him the co-main on this fight.
That
one
shit
of the best fights that's been played.
And Uncle Jack 328. I told Lion Killer that 2 fights ago. I said they're trying to build his brand so they can cash his ass out.
Sacrifice.
Hey.
Hey, that's crazy, man. I don't know. Maybe he could. Micio was talking about him and Ryan Garcia hyped up too. Ryan Garcia hyped up too. So,
hey, I'm gonna tell you something. JW, I don't teach none of what Rolly do. Chip don't teach that. I don't know a good trainer, a trainer worth his salt. That I'm gonna tell you something. if Rolling would have came up in Florida during the time me and Chip was fighting amateur, he would never have left the region, the state, the city.
Man, he'd have been having a job somewhere, boy. He'd have got beat to death.
He'd have a name tag on Rolling.
Man, janitor Rolling something. He'd have got beat to death.
Oh, that's the motherfucker back there that cleans up the dead condoms back there.
He would have made it out of the State game, boy.
Me, Chip, Mario.
Man, we'd have killed him.
Carlos Diaz, Carlos that was Bam Bam Diaz, Carlos Diaz, Lil Carlos.
Dude, yeah.
Hey, y'all remember on Mike Tyson Punch Out the guy that used
to and the chair.
And the chair.
Y'all remember Mike Tyson Punch Out, the guy that used to twist around the punch?
Yeah.
Man, that's exactly what that shit I was seeing. He was emulating Sandman from Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Hey, but the sad part about it is I just named 4 guys between 122 and 139 that would have broke him.
Whopped his ass.
Dude, we was amateurs. Imagine this. At one between Chip and me at 139, but I went down to 132 because I went down for one of my partners. He asked me if I go down so he didn't have to go to 147. Exactly. Then you had Mario at 125 and Bam Bam Diaz at what was it? 25? What was the weight on that? 118?
Yeah, I think he was like 120, 118, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And y'all remember those Tuesday night fights?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember they had the greatest knockouts on Tuesday night fights?
Ballroom boxing, Tuesday night
fight. No, Tuesday night fight, they had the best of knockouts on Tuesday night fight. Yeah, on the cover was Carlos Diaz knocking Gabriel Crazon out.
Who had more boxing skill, Rolly or Kimbo Slice?
Kimbo.
Exactly. So Rolly don't even deserve to be in the backyard fight.
Hey man, like I said, somebody like him. Who he signed Al Heyman?
No, Floyd Mayweather signed.
I think somebody was a buffer boy.
No, they say he was being the gym. He's just one of them tough guys in the gym that wings away and catches you.
You know what, man? Some of the best boxers have the worst stable. They got some of the best boxers got the worst stable, man.
Why he ain't put Tank in with this boy yet?
Cause I guess that's what he's doing. That goat, but to sacrifice that goat.
He don't want that. He
I won't Tank.
Not like that. he ain't mean it with a face like that. Man, he'll get decapitated in there.
He one of them niggas that chew with nothing in his mouth.
Yeah. Man, I see that left uppercut coming, boy. He'll be
from a mile off.
Dude, I mean, the dude that was fighting Rolly, the Swiss cat, was catching his ass. If he had just a smidgen of power, that fight's over. And the dude literally had belt. And the dude,
y'all remember when he threw the boy down, that boy hurt him.
They did.
Hit him with a left hand, boom. He slung him down.
Now, Lothario says Kimbo, a.k.a. Bird, especially the backyard fight that was in every trap house, Florida.
Hey, let me tell you something. Kimbo is a legend.
No, I'm not knocking Kimbo. What I'm saying
I'm saying Kimbo is a legend. Kimbo came from the grind. And I'm gonna tell you something. When John Davis was training, Kimbo, we were stablemates, actually. And Randall, all of us would be working together. Kimbo would come to the gym early, because I would come a little early by that time. I'd come like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And Kimbo would have to be at the gym at 12. So he would come to the gym to watch us work at Contenders Boxing Gym where the guy was talking about earlier. And Kimbo said, "Hi, man. Hey, Nate, how you stand there and pick shots off like that and don't get hit?" I said, "I use my eyes." He said, "Nah, I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and keep walking forward. You ain't finna hit me in my eyes." But he put in his work.
Kimbo.
Hey, Lothario, you ain't late. Lothario, you be saying it before the fight.
Lothario said he got a unit.
A fake unit.
A unit's fake, so it's a double entendre. I mean,
Yeah.
They gonna pick him apart, man.
Yep, Gary, he was.
Somebody got get that motherfucker like that right across the top of the shit. So they gonna put him in there with an eye motherfucker. And what's to me, I don't know if the ref was in on it or not. He was half-assed. That motherfucker was half-assed. He should have been. You said what?
Floyd got that pull.
Yeah.
Or that sucker, whatever. I don't know, but
who?
All I know is this here. Rolly should be killed.
Hey man, you got your disdain for Rolly is that bad? He gotta die.
Yeah. They say Romeo must die, Rolio must die.
Yeah, now you don't hate him boxing that much, he gotta die.
Hey, listen. If he was doing that fucking fight where you tied a rope to each other's wrist, he'd be perfect for that shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, did I see that in Spartacus? I can't even remember where I seen that shit. But that's what he should be doing.
Hey, Gary. Tell me that ain't Contenders. That's Contenders boxing gym right there. That's by the speed bags. That's where all I gear was. John put like our gear in the back here. And he put that's where John had my headgear back there for years. He finally gave it back to me, the one I trained for Juan Diaz.
Yeah, Lothario says I seen in a Western Killer. Yeah, man, I'm sitting over here like this motherfucker can't fight for shit.
Uncle Jack 328, man. I'm just saying, man.
What guy you see load up like this, bro?
Who is coach?
Huh? I don't know who the fuck his coach is.
His coach is a guy that was like what it is.
He's like, I don't know what's going down episode of That's My Mama. That's what you saying, the coach.
That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. But you have guys that maybe seem as marketable. You got people that's trying to get to that, that Mexican money because
Gary,
Cuban.
Wait a minute. Is this Gary the policeman? Is Gary, are you a policeman? Because I know Kimbo used to spar with a policeman. And that policeman would get Kimbo all the work he wanted.
I saw that fight.
No, the policeman in the gym.
Oh, the gym.
That was in our gym. White guy, and he could fight his ass off. Yeah. I'm like, if this motherfucker here took this serious, he'd be the punching policeman for real.
I consider Rolly a
Protex. Don't stop setting people up for the okie doke.
Yeah, no, he ain't gonna okie doke me. I consider Rolly bait for an elephant. That's what I get stumped the fuck out. Uncle Gary said, "Yeah, man."
Gary, Gary, you was to give Kimbo some work. Gary can bump. Gary's a policeman, man. Gary, man, thank you for coming on, man. Gary, Gary, I see Gary come in. I swear to God, I swear to goodness. I said, Kimbo finna kill that white boy. After the first round, I said, man, that white boy finna kill Kimbo.
Hey, Uncle Jack says Rolly low-key remind me of them bum fight DVDs from the early 2000s. Gary Jones says, yeah, man. Fotex is laughing. Tyrese Bowie says Rolly is the lightweight version of what? No, don't just
yes.
Oh, stop that shit.
That's yes. No.
Yes. No. Fuck that. That's too much. I gotta put the damn on that. I gotta put the damn on that.
Gary said I was good in the gym crapping fights. Well, you should have spent more time in the gym because you was damn sure good at it. I always talk about you. I said, man, those white guys be giving Kimbo the business, man. Somebody's about, man, ain't no white boy get Kimbo the business every time they saw each other. That white boy was in his ass. And somebody say, a white boy, I say, nice white guy, but white guy nonetheless. Well spoken. Well spoken. Hey, Gary, I ain't talking about you beat him up or nothing, but you just give him hey Chip, you know what I mean? Give good work. I'm talking about that good work, man.
Gary says Rolly is a boxer, but he's terrible. I think.
I think Gary was done. I beat up the girls for the Russian Olympic team.
I think Rolly's a possums fighter. Bro.
Yes, I said it. I beat up the whole girls Russian Olympic team. Everybody busted those.
Hey man, when I seen you arguing with so and so, I ain't gonna call them names. I said, man,
she better leave me alone.
You better beat this girl.
Oh, you talking about the one from up north? I got it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I wanted to call you so bad. Like, man, would you stop?
No. Hey, you know the problem is a lot of folk don't want to hear this, but I'm going to say this. I fought against that young lady for her own good and for my girl's own good. I'm going to tell you why. The very thing I fought against her for is happening in this Olympics. You got a male born with a pecker lifting weights against women. Brother, man, I've been fighting against this since I've been fighting against this since they first started that mess. I said, y'all don't understand how detrimental that is to women's sport.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes equality goes too far.
Hey, Joan Guzman was in the corner. I was mad as hell. Every time I saw Joe Guzman in the corner, I thought about them $400,000 he cost me. I saw to punch him in the face.
I wanted you to get that fight.
Hey, you hear what Gary say? Gary said they whooped that. Hey, Gary, I didn't give a damn. If you came in the gym with me and put on gloves, your ass was kicked. As a matter of fact, I'll never forget John Davis. Randall Bailey gonna talk shit. I said, you know what's gonna happen, right? John said, what's they finna take it in the face? Take it in the face.
Boy, I said, man, look at here. This boy here, he will fight her right now. Somebody take his phone, take his computer, something.
John Davis. I called John David. Hey, Gary said John, he would never let Carissa Sparnay, LOL. Hey, I called John. I said, John, I text John and said, this BITC talking trash to me. John said, he texted me back. He said, if I have left a message, if you come to the gym to lock the door.
That's what I said. Man, I said, they don't know who they talk. This dude will fight her right now.
Right now.
Said,
today.
Right now.
Somebody take his phone.
Not right now, but right now. Right now.
Rat. Uncle Jack says Nate got a bounty on Guzman. Alejandro says, Nate, would you ever train Rolly if they offer you the right amount of money?
Man, that's untrainable.
Yeah, I would. But guess what? First thing I do, you know how the first day will start? I walk in and say, glove up.
Nah, wait a minute. Nate would
say,
you
got to start from finger paint. He got to start all over again.
No, Nate would say, paint the fence. Nate would say, paint the fence. Paint the fence.
You got to take him to the sand block and give him some Legos, bro.
They'll wax on.
You got to start from scratch.
Hey, they be having Karate Kid instructions like.
Man, them punches that he was throwing, I was just like, what
what you doing? How you do this?
Bruh.
No.
I ain't even understand. After his sequences of his transition from jabbing to throwing his I ain't understand the position he was in.
Like you got to straight your lead leg straight and locked, and you like this. And
the only thing you could do is take that boy in the gym and everything be like, if it was me, I'll put him in the ring and everything he doing for at least 2 rounds. No. Start up. No. No. That don't go like that. No. You don't hold your hands like that. No. Your feet ain't like that. That's the only thing you do.
Hey.
Alejandro says Nate and Rolly in the new Karate Kid movie. Shit, that should be called Boom Farms Kid.
Hey, I show up in the gym. My hat like this. By the time I leave, my hat be like, look, God.
Man, look at here, boy.
You show up in the gym clean like that. Yeah, we gonna work this mother. Oh Lord,
Rolly need a physical therapist before he get in the ring.
Hey, man.
No, he need therapy, regular old therapy. Could lay on this couch and talk to me.
Boy, he gonna get knocked out. He gonna get knocked. How many fights he got?
I think 14.
14.
Like that.
Boy, by another 5-6 fights, and shit get real. Shit get really real.
I fought an 18-1-1 guy my 13th fight.
I'm telling you, man, he got a ditch.
He's gonna get real about another 4-5 fights.
He don't got a slack. He got a ditch chin. He don't have a chin, bro.
Hey, Gary telling the whole truth. He said when Nate was sparring those girls, he whooped Victor Kyle. I damn sure did.
Victor Kyle.
You remember Victor Kyle, who was giving he was giving everybody fits, and the only way you could beat him was to knock him out because he was beating Lamont Pearson. He had like all losses, but they came by knockout. But he was winning every fight. He got knocked out in. I'm the only guy that just walked over there and just beat him up and knocked him out. I beat him up and knocked him out. Hey, Alpha say, I never forget after the second round of the fight, we was over Dominican Republic. Alpha said, hey, look at Campbell. Campbell, you know Alpha Smithfield, right? The one that worked Miss for Roy Jones. He said, hey, Campbell, listen here. He done ran. This is Victor Kyle right here.
I don't remember him.
Yes, you do. He was beating the dude that Floyd fought twice, and the boy knocked him out with one shot. You had to stop him. You weren't gonna beat him on points. Most guys couldn't beat him on points. I actually had the ability to beat him on points.
I'm looking at him, but I damn sure don't remember.
I got in that ass. Hey, I never forget Alpha say, that damn Alpha say, Nate, after the second round, he did like this here, like, he was going back to the corner, he said, I was putting all that pressure on the chip. He said, Alpha Smith say, listen, hey, Alpha ain't give me no instruction that round. He said, hey, Campbell, look here.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. He said he just ran 100 miles an hour from Tallahassee to the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, man, and that's another thing I want to tell you too. When you have that conversation in the corner with that fighter, you say keep doing what you're doing versus what Derrick James was kept telling you today. You can tell they was just disconnected.
This is the thing.
The execution was zero.
There's Derrick James instructions. Then there's Abel Sanchez shit.
Yeah,
keep throwing punches.
Yeah,
that's Abel Sanchez versus a Derrick James who was specifically telling what to do to keep this guy off of him and establish his position.
That was my 40 years old. I turned 40 years old right before that fight.
Oh, that's why I don't remember that fight because I ain't support you fighting over 35.
Now you kissed my ass. I wanted to tie at 36, you dumbass.
I'm gonna say 37 then. 37.
Hey! In the fifth round, Alvin said, "What you gonna?" I say, "Be careful. I'm gonna get him this time." I dipped on him and dipped this way and dipped back. And he started to spin out like he had been doing. I hit him with a looping right hand, bing, like somebody shot it from upstairs.
When I was watching that fight, we was all watching the fight. That's my.
See, God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. He finna say something mean.
Freeze.
God don't like. My Donald stopped him with an uppercut, in the solar plexus, but he was ahead on points. Was Madonna ahead on points?
Shit, I don't remember the fight. Listen, this is the bottom line. Tonight was a good ass fight. Tonight, it was a good ass fight, and people complaining about judges. Yeah, you can complain. Hey, I can't complain about. Go ahead.
They said Peter Kyle was nice. I said he was nice, and they was trying to rob me in that fight too. I knocked him down, and the guy that's trying to get me to train him right now on his comeback. Tell him ring the bell. They're trying to ring the bell early and every damn thing. He tried to grab the. He tried to ring the bell himself.
Fotex, that is a little too personal for me, bro.
What is that?
As Rolly is the feces that came out of Killa last night. That's just a little bit too fucking personal, bro. Come on, homie.
Damn.
That's uncomfortable.
Fotex in line.
That's too goddamn intimate, bro.
Hey, Gary said when Gary knows I hit one of the girls, she screamed, "Oh!" John said, "Nate," I said, I didn't hit her that hard.
They start whooping rolling with bamboo sticks and tell him to protect himself at all times.
Well, that's how you remind me. That's how Johnny Williams was in our gym, boy. He was just
Ghetto Blaster.
Oh my God!
So,
bro, what is
let me tell you something. Ghetto Blaster is the great. Johnny Ghetto Blaster Williams has the greatest ring name in the history of all ring names.
What's crazy? Nate is going to start instilling the Ike Turner method of boxing instruction.
Yeah, yeah.
Anime, like when I say anime, you better duck. Okay, you better box.
Johnny didn't care if you was a girl, 80 years old, a kid. You put them gloves on.
I was at your ass.
He was gonna beat your ass.
Hey, nigga, I'm gonna tell you something. Chevelle Hallback was my chief sparring partner for a year and a half. Chevelle said, that nigga don't like me some days. And I love Chevelle. And you know the problem was I didn't realize I had to learn to being a man with big hands and I physically sat on my shot all the time. Chevelle like, come on, man. I'm like, my bad.
Now Gary says, name a better PBC fight than Charlo versus Castano.
Ever. None ever in the history of ever. Not even Sean Porter versus Errol Spence.
I was about to say, what about Porter and Spence?
Nope, not good as this fight.
Gary Jones says that girl. Gary says that girl had a bloody nose, but Taylor says the Aline fight was great. That Aline fight was good, man.
All three of them girls had bloody nose, and John gonna look me in the face and be, you trying to fuck my money up.
Now, Uncle Jack says first rule of training with Nate Campbell: you don't talk about training with Nate Campbell.
Oh, hey, yeah, no, Porter and Thurman wasn't that good.
Like I said,
like
not good as it's like, hey, let me tell y'all a secret. I came out of a gym that was so horrible. Pros wouldn't even come over and spar with the amateurs. Our amateurs. You remember my team that year, right?
Who?
We had 6 guys, and we medaled 4 of them. 3 gold, 1 silver. That's pretty good for a first year, for the first time a team come to a tournament.
Yeah.
And we had to fight guys that could fight. We had to fight guys that could fight.
Yeah.
And the bad part about it, well, here's the messed up part about it. Hey, how you know you being set up? They let our 156-pounder fight first, then the 147 fight. Then they had the 132, 139-pounder, me and Chip, fight last. Because they had already put Chip's name on the trophy. Chip, I'm telling you, Chip trophy, Chip medal had his name on it. They had a stick on it. I ain't lying. They had to pull the stick off the back of it because his name was on it already. That's how good he was.
He was the only one. And you the only person that beat me in the fight. The only person that beat me in the fight.
Hey, and I'm telling y'all, hey, Chip will beat Chip will beating everybody. I said, this nigga, he stopped this guy better not stop mine. Now I ain't never fought Chico. Me and Chico tried to fight. We tried to make that fight and they wouldn't let us. I don't know why. Me and Chico wanted to fight each other. So me and Chico the best of friends too. Like Shane and Chico was best friends. But me and Chico would call. I'm gonna tell you how tight I was with Chico. Whenever I go to Vegas, I always make it my business to go by and clean off his headstone.
Damn.
I'm sorry if I know he ain't there no more, but it's just something I feel like I need to do. And I don't even tell his ex-wife. I go by and I brush that headstone off, and I always kind of tear up before I leave because I miss him so much. I miss him. I miss the fact that he would call me, "I'm gonna kick your ass," and hang up. And I call him back and say, "Motherfucker, they got call ID."
That's how I was with not me and Edna Cherry, but me and Troy Carter. I wanted to fight Edna so bad, man, but we ain't never Because they used to be talking shit about him so much. That
motherfucker hit me. I never forget. I was 129. He was 135 or 136 or something like that.
Because y'all fought, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They said, well, because we were supposed to fight, and Troy was like, no, he ain't ready. But they was talking so much shit, and then he turned around and fought you.
But they thought I weighed in at 129 pounds. He was so much heavier than me. So I never forget this. Christine Filiberto was the referee that night. We fought at a fire station down in Sebastian, near Sebastian, Florida. And my wife,
boy.
Let me tell you something. My wife, my first wife didn't talk trash at all. Didn't talk trash at all. She was a very quiet girl. And my daughters were sitting there out front. You had Dylan, Frederick, and all the kids. They were talking trash. The first round, Anna was trying to give me the work. And they told, I never forget what I'm gonna tell you the God's honest truth on my grandkids. Christine Filiberto said, if you hurt him, too bad. We'll stop this fight and you won't get no work. So she basically telling me I gotta work with him half speed, and this motherfucker started teeing off.
And he can punch too.
And he can punch.
Yeah.
Hey, Lion Killer.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That motherfucker he fired a right hand on me and throw it through a hook. And bing, bing. I never forget going back to the Christine Filiberto was standing in my corner. I looked in the face and said, you got to do what you got to do because all fucking bets is off.
You got caught up?
Oh, man. That joker hit me. Bang, bang. I said, I looked over at the thing. I looked over at Christine Filiberto like, okay. All right. I see where this shit going. I never forget. I went to the corner and his kid and Dylan was about, make a grown man cry. My wife never says anything. My wife said, Nate, make him cry. Never does she say anything. Man, for the next 2 rounds, I took in the chair to hell. I drug him to hell. I went to walking in the chair down and digging them shots to the body. He didn't realize I was physically that much stronger than him. I said, come here. And Christine Filiberto kept telling me to stop talking. I said, oh no. I said, he's gonna make a grown man cry. Every time my wife looked back at him and say, keep talking, you're gonna make him make that little boy cry. Man, she started talking trash.
I had clipped all Troy Carter boys, so that was his next one. I looked at Ed up, he too slow. I said, man, I beat the shit out. And so we got on the scale and they called the fight off. And so later on, it was another fight. I couldn't get a fight.
Wait a minute. Wait, let's pause for a second. Ernest Young, your comment should have you shot in the back of your knees. Real talk, sir. Please don't make any more comments.
Not in the back of the knees.
Hey, Ernest, I want you to eat this here. Folks said, Ernest, please delete your comment.
How many knockouts he got?
Like shot with a nail gun on top of that.
Hey.
So, damn.
In the back of the knee. How many knockouts Rolly got?
I think like 12.
12 out of 13, 14 fights.
Oh,
something like
that's the hype train there. They gonna.
Hey, he been bragging.
I'm telling you, you know how they sacrifice the ghost.
Man.
That's what they do it to him.
That's the hype.
But you know the sad part about it is that we joking with Ernest. Don't take it personal. That's just the way we act up around here. The sad part about it is, dude, I look at these guys fighting and I think to myself, how did they even get out the amateurs?
I want to say, man, somebody like them. How they got signed? How did they get picked up?
Dude, do you realize? Wait a minute. Do y'all realize I didn't get signed to a major promoter, till I was 19. There was 17 knockouts against real good competition.
Bro, that's crazy. I'm like, what is this dude doing?
And the only reason I got signed was so that they could keep me away from their fighters.
Listen, I honestly think somebody's getting jerked off to get to the pros.
Hey man,
somebody jerking somebody off so they get in good because
there's no one did anything.
Go over there and make Floyd is okay.
Hey,
motherfucking
head back like that.
Hey, too far. Did I go to? Cause he got. Come on, too far. My bad. I'm sorry.
We don't give a fuck. Shit.
He marketable, bro. That's the only thing I think. He looks strong. So that's the only thing I can think of.
Leighton had a 7-5 Charlo. Nicholas Paoletti says Ernest Charlo took on real competition tonight. That's how shit goes. Anyone can fight a heavy bag and win. This is the thing. I think a lot of y'all. Hold on. I think a lot of you guys treat boxing like video games and shit.
Exactly.
And y'all had never been in a fucking ring. Listen, motherfuckers with abilities and different styles. Come on, man. That's what a fucking fight's supposed to be. Ron Lyle, George Foreman.
One of the best heavyweight fights in the history of ever.
It's like 18 knockdowns.
That's the best non-title heavyweight fight I ever saw.
Yeah, we talking about like what 18 knockdowns. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it was a lot of fucking knockdowns.
So what, 7, 5, or 7?
It was enough.
Hey, it was 5 or 7 knockdowns in that fight, and the only reason that it's only that many because somebody didn't get up.
But y'all act like guys are supposed to be perfect every time they go into a fight. I mean, real talk.
And see, but like I was saying before, with the weight thing, when you talk a certain type of way, and you're dealing with a lot of casuals, stuff people don't know stuff about boxing, they're just gonna take you for your word, and it is gonna be like a video game. I'm coming to see this dude perform and do exactly what he said he was doing on YouTube, on Instagram. You know what I mean?
Man, hey, let me tell you something. This is God's honest truth. Y'all know what I'm gonna be in Orlando talking to the ABC about Association of Boxing Commissioners about.
What's that?
The effect of weight loss on a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody knows,
it's a thing now. It's a thing.
I mean, any type of weight cutting is fucking dangerous, man. Weight cut is fucking dangerous. Ernest says I had high hopes for Charlo, but Rolly came through blessed, sir.
Hey. Ernest, again.
Ernest,
I want you to.
Ernest is a tinkerbell, bro.
Ernest, how many crayons did you eat today, though? Real talk, Ernest, come on, dog.
Hey, Ernest probably Rolly coach too. He probably coach.
Ernest said I lost okay, that's why Ernest said I lost $1,000 on them.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We see where the genesis of your comments.
Thank you, Ernest. Thank you for putting it out there.
Yeah, because you sound completely off the train tracks with this shit.
Hey, I get it now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah, this motherfucker lost me a stack.
Ernest mad than a motherfucker right now. You go, hey, he about to walk over to Charlo and get jumped on. Tell me, you owe me a grand, mate.
Hey, you gotta be mad to say that Rolly outperformed Charlo.
Right. That man
he fought a motherfucker 24-1-1 with 8 whole knockouts. Who hadn't fought in 2 years. Damn near 3.
He was in a wheelchair basketball league. Wait, that motherfucker
You look like he just started fighting, man.
That motherfucker was doing a tip-tone dance in the ring. He had no balance.
That's like a dude you look at and you record his sparring and you show him all the stuff he was doing wrong. Be like, listen, man,
you show him a video roll and say, don't do none of this shit.
None of this.
Hey, Fotex, it ain't no strike two, man. We just have fun.
Strike two. Hey, no, actually, he has let us know what it is.
Yeah, he lost money, dog. So that's the excuse.
Hey, stall him out.
Yeah. Because I mean, the man lost a stack.
Okay, hey, Ernest, our hearts go out to you.
Yeah, like shit. That was my goddamn rent.
Ernest is hot. Ernest is another kind of hot right now. Hey, every time you say Charlo name, he be like this. Chill. Every time you say Charlo name, he be like.
Yeah, boy, he mad about that money.
He said Aretha gonna whoop my ass when I get home.
He mad about that money, boy.
I lost the grand. Oh damn, Charlo.
Boy.
That's enough money to make you try a motherfucker right there.
Yeah, boy.
I remember I lost like $1,000. I bought a car at the auction, boy, and drove it like 550 feet. That bitch never ran again. Well, that's a one time I lost $1,000. I was pissed. I was like, shit. No refund at one of them city auctions. I was like, God damn. It was an 89 Honda Accord.
The best car in the world.
Shit, electrical motherfucker. Stop that. That motherfucker had electrical cancer. That bitch was horrible. Cypher says, I think Charlo stops Castano on a rematch. Possible.
I think he can.
Yeah, Ernest Young says I lost 1,000 on damn Charlo. Fotex says Ernest, you out of line now. Cypher says,
Really?
Cypher says Rolly is horrible fighter. Canelo.
Horrible. You're horrible.
Horrible. Alejandro says, damn Ernest. Fotex says Ernest probably lying about the grand. Uncle Jackson's driving. Uncle Jack says driving to H-Town to get back from Charlo.
Get some good missile.
Fotex says Ernest prays Rolly tomorrow. You getting it? Listen. Rolly Romero is horrible.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all remember the Martin Luther King episode of Boondocks? Rolly Romero is horrible.
He said, I'm going to Canada.
Hey, man.
He
gonna get knocked out, bro. He gonna get knocked
punch. Out. He has no guard. He has no stance or balance. Shit. Mujin with the super chat says Rolly's a special guy. He find a way to win. Laugh out loud. Rolly versus Ryan Garcia, the two imposters going at it. I think they'll fight each other. Listen, Rolly beat the shit out of Garcia in sparring.
Yeah, the ugly style. My kid Kent Miller, beat the dog shit out of Ryan. They sent him home.
Listen. Rolly got that Cactus Jack style and got a foreign. Got that foreign option. Did you see this motherfucker holding this dude and punching the shit out of him?
Bro, I couldn't even compute what he was doing. I'm a technician, so I'm just like, how's he even ended up in these stances, man? What is he doing? I couldn't even get past that.
It wasn't no kind of karate stance. It wasn't no jujitsu.
And Nick Figueroa, all that Rolly being champion of the WBA is showing you why. When I love the WBA, but when I dropped their belt, that was when they first started that super champion bullshit. My heart was broken.
Greg Drink says I had to turn off the Rolly fight. Both of those guys look like amateurs. They just fight 12 rounds less. So Cypher says real talk. PBC need to make Rolly versus Ice Crew. No, they need to make Rolly versus 3 pit bulls. Get this shit over with.
Yeah,
punch them motherfuckers.
I swear to God.
Uncle Jack says Sandman from ECW equal Rolly Romero. Hey, listen, that shit there was trash.
Hey man, look, I'm going to shoot in the morning. I can't be out there playing with y'all.
I can feel Nate getting off this motherfucker. Like I felt this like 2 minutes ago. Like,
yeah, man. It's 2:00 in the morning, man. I got to be up shooting in the morning.
Where you going to shoot? Where you shooting at?
I'm shooting outside in this place called Saltwater. I'm probably gonna be shooting about. I'm going to the 200-yard trail tomorrow. I gotta dial in my Trigicon.
What?
My Trigicon.
What, that scope?
Yeah, the sight.
Yeah.
It comes in a box.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got that.
This fool don't need nothing like that. He don't need a damn slingshot.
You know, I almost bought me a slingshot, man. When
he don't need shit.
Listen, I love a high-powered ass slingshot.
I saw some. Hey, I saw some. I told you about we ought to get them. It got a red beam on that motherfucker.
Yeah. Listen.
Hey.
You don't need no
damn. For the scope, that's about good. That's pretty good. That's a nice scope though.
That's TrickCon now.
He don't need a spitball, nothing, no shit. He don't need shit.
This nigga is volatile.
He don't need nothing.
You gonna stop dogging me? I am a good person.
Hey man, in your sleep, in your damn sleep.
Hey, have y'all ever shot shotgun pills with a slingshot?
You boy, look, let me tell you something.
I'd have done this. Oh, that shit's
you finna go to prison.
I've done it. So I'm just saying.
You finna go to prison.
I didn't know that at the time as a minor.
Them jokers that be traveling like a bullet.
Yeah, man. I had a slingshot. One of my friends had a slingshot, and you got a brace around your wrist. And that damn thing, he had a little BB pellet. Boy, he was killing birds left and right. Bow! Bow!
Yep.
Hey, Clint, hey, y'all, they got this slingshot with a red beam on it.
Boy, them things ain't no joke, boy.
Hey, Lion Killer. I think you can buy one of them for like $25 or $29. What are you? The more you buy, I'm like, I think I ought to get me some of these.
I saw one at Walmart when I was getting some earmuffs for when I went shooting.
Right.
And I saw one for like $35. That bitch looked like the Terminator's arm. That motherfucker was real. I was like, damn. I almost bought that bitch too. I might go back up there in the morning.
Slingshots ain't no joke, boy.
Hell yeah.
Ain't no joke.
I do a live stream on the slingshot.
Hey,
no bullshit.
Hey, Nicholas. Boy, let me tell you something. I build some of the dopest guns.
There we go.
I build some dope AR-15s, 308s. I love building anything that kills somebody.
See that?
They gonna start building. He gonna start building life-size dolls then.
He don't need nothing. Nobody shouldn't even taught his ass the box. Somebody gun. Somebody should have taught his ass the box.
Should have never let that nigga get in the ring.
Hey, me and Alec Green's favorite line in the world. Never gave you niggas money.
Never gave this nigga gloves, man. Nothing.
Why Chip treat me so bad, man? I don't know why. What?
Well, you told the man you ain't never fought. You told him he ain't never fought no 12-round fight for no money.
No, not for the dude, not for Ray. Hey, I'm telling him that for one reason. Because, hey, I'm gonna tell, and I tell you this for one round, Chip, for one reason. Mama can tell you what they gonna pay you, and you think about what you gonna make this year. Hey, Chip, where you worked at?
Post office.
There you go.
Yeah, my dad retired from the post office.
You retired from the post office. You still
work at the post office.
Now I retired left.
Hey, imagine this here. They tell you gonna make what $110,000 at the post office a year. That means you might make that. Mama tell you we gonna give you $275,000 tonight.
Yeah, that would when
you know what
when Johnny Williams fought what was Tommy Hearn's main sparring partner Manuel Augustus no not Manuel Augustus
Mark Breland.
No, not Mark Breland. The hard hitting dude, man. He fought him on ESPN.
What weight? 160?
Yeah, it was like 160. It was
Jerry McClellan.
No, the Goose. What's his name, man? I can't think of it. But anyway, it's called Don King's son came up to him and said, "We want you to fight Lonnie Bradley on Mike Tyson."
Y'all know why Lonnie Bradley didn't become champion?
Why?
He got AIDS.
Damn.
Really?
I think Lonnie Bradley got AIDS. Let me look it up. Lonnie Bradley was the baddest man alive. He was the baddest man in his young.
Now, when Chip said he worked at the post office, I worked at the post office 6 months as a casual. I need to do a live stream on that whole fucking.
You was a casual.
Hey, Well, both my dad was at the time he was an APW mediator, but he ended up becoming the VP of the union. My mom still worked at the post. My dad retired from the post office, but I was like 18 and worked 6 months there. Boy, the stories I have.
As a casual, I bet you did do the holidays.
You know how many times I didn't pay for breakfast? Women trying to take me, trying to fuck, dude. Seriously,
you was working in Texas?
Yeah, at the airport at DFW. Okay. Yeah, hey, dude, I always ate, and I didn't give no dick. Hey. What are you doing tonight? I'm eating this motherfucking waffle from Waffle House, and I'm going home and gonna get some sleep.
Them ladies at our post office look like linebackers. Horrible.
All of them came.
I know. He defended the WBO middleweight title 6 times, and he relinquished it. Something happened to him? Was it? It might not be. You
know what happened when he fought Johnny? After he fought Johnny, I don't think he fought after he fought Johnny. If he did, it wasn't that many times. Because
I'm trying to think what it was. It wasn't Lonnie Bradley. Somebody else got sick.
Johnny
got one. He lost one time.
Who? Lonnie Bradley?
Yep. He lost one time. He beat Johnny. He lost his last fight. He drew with Otis Grant.
Okay. Yeah, because Johnny actually, that one shot Johnny hit him with, he messed up his eye. He caught him with one hook.
That's what it was. His eye. He messed his eye. That was somebody else got sick. I'm trying to think who it was that lost the world. They was the one that managed fights that got sick, got AIDS or something.
The only person I knew that had AIDS was Tommy.
No, but no, he got it, but he got it and just didn't fight no more.
Yeah, man. Speaking of money, Johnny was like, "Yo, you ain't got my bill." They offered him $30,000 to fight Lonnie Bradley. It was like a couple of weeks after he had that hard fight on ESPN. He was just like, he had to cut that weight. I was like, "What is you doing?" Man, I got 3 weeks to get ready for this fight, and I was his main sparring partner at 139, and he was 168.
If you had AIDS,
Lonnie Bradley fought. It was 4 months. They fought 4 months between fights.
If you had AIDS, you ain't having no problem cutting weight. Shit.
It wasn't Lonnie Bradley. It was somebody else. I had to look it up.
I can make weight. Goddamn.
Lonnie Bradley only has 1 loss and 1 draw.
Lonnie Bradley was good, boy.
Yeah, he was.
Lonnie Bradley was good.
Hey, let's get the fuck out of here. Y'all need some last words. Come on. Nate, you the longest winded one. Come on.
First of all, kiss my grits.
Good.
Hey, listen. I got a new C's call. Fuck you. Come on.
Won't you eat that right there? Go eat that right there. Go ahead.
What is that? I don't even know what the fuck that is, bro.
Eat that grease. Go ahead.
Grease.
It's grease.
Cocoa butter, baby. That mother got this sport naps.
Shea butter, baby.
Hey, shit, we got that sport naps, not the motherfucking sport.
Hey, Chip, I would be offended, but a bald head nigga can't say shit to me.
I was just saying, I'm mad this old motherfucker got hair. I'm mad he got hair. Like, this joke ain't bald. You got no receding hairline or nothing.
But I told you my daughter made me dye. I had a little bit of dye coming in. My daughter said, "Do me a call me." You know how bad your kids call you on the phone. She said, "Dad, make me a promise. If you do me a favor, tell me you'll do it. If I tell you what it is." I said, "Nah, you gonna tell me something crazy?" No. She said, "Dad, you gotta. It's not gonna be nothing crazy, but just promise me you'll do it for me." I said, "All right." She said, "Could you dye your gray and your beard?" I said, "Why?" I said, "It's coming in real good." She said, "Cause I'm killing one of these hoes." Evidently, one of her friends, somebody, "Ooh, Dad, Zaddy," called me Zaddy or something. She said, "Look here, bitch."
We don't like that, boy.
I'm gonna reach around and snatch your chain.
Boy, my daughter be going.
Better go on here before I shake the key.
Pay some bills.
Baby.
Jiggly. God damn it. Come here, baby. You want to be my sugar?
I think I ain't going live tomorrow, but I am going to record. I am going to record some of the shooting.
Oh, we got 2 dislikes. I'm so sorry we hurt your fucking feelings, you bitches. Sorry.
Hey, can you see who disliked us?
Nah, I wish I could because I clowned monkey asses.
Ugly bastards.
I need to learn how to share this thing on my YouTube. I just be taking the video and just put it on there. I don't know how to share it.
You Chip, you're lucky we like you.
I don't know how to share it. When you gave me the other one, I just put it up there.
Yeah, like God damn, he just put it on the motherfucking channel. Just like how did you I don't know how you did that, honestly. Like how the fuck you do that?
I just put it on the channel because I don't know how to share it.
I'm like, what? And
man, go ahead.
You don't have 1,000. You don't have 1,000, so I don't think you can share it.
Oh, okay.
So it's not on the community.
But look, I want y'all to. Hey, before I go, look. Tell them how to come to your channel, Chip.
Oh man, yeah, just hit me up. Go to Toe to Toe Magazine TV, and check out the content I put up every now and then with boxing.
Occasional Lion Killer content put up there too.
Yeah, you'll see some Lion Killer content. This video will be up there too.
Like fuck
because I can't share it. So, but I do give a shout out to the Lion King and give you the
there he said Lion King. See,
Lion Killer.
Listen, I don't want no smoke with Disney.
Lion Killer.
James Earl Jones come out from the fucking grave on nigga.
What is wrong with you, Simba?
Niggas, what are you doing?
Tell you about that Lion Killer, baby. Tell you about that Lion Killer. I should be having. I'm gonna have some new videos this week. We've been working putting our menus together.
Who's the kid on your magazine? The first one.
Oh, that's Armani. Armani Mastica.
Yeah, he's he's a 2020 Olympian.
Right. He
and he's not going to. They're not sending a team to Tokyo.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's sick.
The team is already over there.
No, but I was already. I saw
COVID and everything like that. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
I saw him in the gym. Today.
I need to call Christine in that case. I didn't know that.
Hey, we gotta talk. All 3 of us gotta talk separate. I'm gonna talk to y'all.
Okay, listen. Anybody know Jesus Christ and the Latter-day Saints? Nigga, I ain't trying to hear that bullshit.
Yeah, I like. Yeah.
Do you know Joseph Smith?
Do you know Jesus came to the Americas?
Yes. And he had a perm, and he looked like fucking one of the Bee Gees in this motherfucker. Did you know that black people belong on the back of buses?
Negroes.
Yes, we call them Negroes.
Y'all keep it up. We're gonna get another dislike.
Another dislike. I ain't playing with you. I'm out of here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Always love. Hey, always fun, Chip. Thank you for showing up, my brother.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. Go
to Toe Magazine. Y'all go over and subscribe. He gonna have our shit up tomorrow, so.
Yes. Yeah, no doubt.
and final words: Lion Killer does not sponsor any food stamp donations, nothing like that. If your breath stink, keep your bitch ass away from us. Peace.
Salute.